everybody. Today, the question we're going to answer is, can jealousy be justified? In the past few videos, we've talked a lot about how jealousy is a bad thing and you shouldn't be jealous. And while we said, jealousy is a natural emotion and everything, we did, hit a few ones out of the park with our answers because we didn't want people to feel jealous and we didn't think jealousy was a good thing. But maybe sometimes it is. So let's get into that.
As is par for the course here at Chitalayam, we always look at both sides of every issue. So, yes, there can be times when jealousy is healthy, but only if it is mild. So, in a relationship, mild jealousy can show that you really care for that person, you value their presence in your life, and you want to keep them in your life. You don't want to lose them. That can be a good thing because as humans, we are prone to forming pair bonds with other humans. This is something that happens only in a few mammals, but because we have a tendency to do that, it is ingrained in us to want to be important to others. We have a need to feel understood, we have a need to feel heard, we have a need to feel seen. These are deeply felt emotions. And so when someone reciprocates those emotions, we form a bond with them. And we want that bond to remain strong because good relationships contribute a great deal to our sense of well being and our sense of safety, our sense of happiness. So, in that way, expressing that someone is important to you is a good thing. And that can come from mild jealousy. If it doesn't go overboard, so long as you have it under control, so long as you're able to put it in perspective, mild jealousy can be a very good thing for a relationship.
I agree, and that was the reason why I said that jealousy is an emotion of truth because it tells you whether it's mild or not. It is an emotion. Like it is an emotion of truth, but especially in these things, it's a sort of thing where sometimes words like possessive, territorial are used in terms of just for people to understand that sometimes like when you call them, this is my gang, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, those sort of things. Being able to say those words also means that like you want them, and whenever you want something, you also know that you have to fight for it, and you're fighting for it because you know it can be lost, and in that sense, if it can be lost, you also need to understand that it can be lost, and that is where that mild jealousy comes in. And that part is just to let you know that you need to work for it. And so in that sense, as Deepak said, I do agree that jealousy can be a good thing, but it's always like, is it mild jealousy? Are you able to think straight even when you're feeling jealous? Are you able to just like, maybe go to sleep and just like forget about it? Or have you added the attribute to a person where yeah, that person's a douchebag, and maybe not, he or she is not really a douchebag, just you're just jealous of that person. Or maybe you were trying to do something, especially in a relationship, right? You have to ask people out, and when it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Jealousy is a natural emotion. So but as we said, mild jealousy might just be the ingredient that you needed to bring some spark.
Also, I take offense to what you said when you asked the question. Because at the beginning we did talk about how jealousy is a negative emotion, but it's a good one to like recognize, right? It's not something you should always avoid. So we never said that. We were always on both sides of jealousy. Uh, I think there are three ways that I could think of that jealousy can be helpful. So it's just, I mean, this is kind of where jealousy and envy kind of blend in terms of, uh, are you envious of someone else's success versus jealous of a relationship? I would say that if you're envious of someone's performance in a thing and you're jealous because you wish you got that as well, uh, then one way that you could use that jealousy to your advantage is to try and address it directly with them and say, hey, I was jealous when you managed to do this. I'm jealous that you got this job. How you don't necessarily have to use the word jealous, but kind of get their help from it. You know, what did you do to succeed? And therefore you can use it to grow yourself as well. You know, you can get their help to improve, and it also increases, you know, a better connection and a better relationship with the person that you are getting help from. So that is one way that, you know, jealousy can push you towards making a change. Say you don't want to get their help, then this is the second way you feel jealous. If you recognize why you're jealous of that person and what they're doing, then you could use it as a motivating factor for yourself to just improve what you do and how you accomplish what you do, learn from what others are doing, and then improve yourself. That's kind of a way that I tend to go about things, because jealousy was something I definitely felt a lot, kind of like the example I gave earlier. So how do I use that emotion? I use it to, you know, motivate myself to do better. So I don't have to be jealous of others. I'll do what they're doing. The third way is, you know, you can, in a romantic relationship context, if you are jealous, then addressing it and saying why can help you create a stronger and healthier relationship with this person. Maybe you can explain what you wish you did more together, because this person is, you're jealous of the time they spend with other people or a hobby or things like that. Let them know, and therefore you can come up with a better balance of time spent between you and your partner instead of them and their hobby. So you can use jealousy to help improve relationships as well. So those are the three ways I could think of where jealousy can be a helpful emotion.
That's really good. So yeah, jealousy can be something that can spur you to be more vulnerable in a relationship, to have more disclosure between the two people. Another way in which jealousy can be good in a relationship is if it makes you work harder to earn their affection. Because the more you deposit love in their account, so to speak, the more that you have to withdraw when you need it. And so, in that way, jealousy can be a motivator for you to show that you care in ways that they appreciate it.
I'll definitely say communication is an important part, and, you know, realize why there's a disconnect before just pouring yourself out to someone who may not receive it or reciprocate it back. So communication is important throughout this entire thing.
I think one of the biggest things that I hope that everybody learned from this video is that mild jealousy is okay. And then the question is, how do you know whether jealousy is mild or it's excessive? And to that, I think they've already answered the question by saying, is that jealousy sort of like motivating you to do good things in your life? Is that jealousy like acting as an inspiration for you? Is somebody, because whenever you're inspired by someone, you can also say, oh, you're jealous, you want to bring that into your life. And you know so what's your natural reaction to that jealousy? So that can tell you a lot about whether it's excessive jealousy or it's mild jealousy. And with that, I think we can end this question. uh, Hope everyone had a good day, and I hope everyone understood that sometimes jealousy can be justified.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!